Hello Year 2, I'm going to go through your remote learning for this week. Here is your timetable. First I'm going to go through your handwriting, English, maths and your reading. Don't forget to think about what zone you are in. If you're in the blue zone, green zone, yellow zone or red zone like we do in class every day. Remembering that we would like you to be in the green zone. Think about how you can self-regulate if you are not in the green zone. So here, are some words for you to think about if you are feeling in the blue, green zone, yellow zone, red zone. If you are happy, you are in the green zone. And if you're not in the green zone, think about how you can help yourself today. Here is your handwriting. So every day this week, we would like you to see if you can access the connected letters workout on the YouTube page. And we would like you to use the line paper of your book to practice your spellings. So this is a year 2 spellings, and if you are in class 6 of year 2, you have some different spellings, so you just need to look in your homework book to see which spellings you need to practice for your handwriting. And not to forget, this is stuck in front of your homework book, so we would like to use the connected letters to form the letters in your spellings. Then why not use a more multi-sensory approach as well? You could use a sound, to practice your spellings. So here's a line paper that we need you to use. There's a brain monkey, scared monkey branch there. So we would like you to think about which letters are tall in your spellings and which letters are small. For maths, we are learning to use known facts to add. So we would like to work through all these activities and thinking about the stem sentences. We would like you to use stem sentences to link what you are learning, and I will show you the stem sentence. So here, I know that 4 plus 2 is equal to 6, so I know that 24 plus 2 is equal to. So think about which facts you can use here to work out what is 24 plus 2. So think about what is the same and what is the different. So that was challenge 1. Challenge 2, we would like you to fill in the missing numbers using known facts. So if you know that 7 is equals to 4 plus 3, so I know that 17 is equal to 14 plus 3. So what else do you know? What else do you know? What else do you know? So on. Don't forget to complete all the challenges for your maths, please. And then for the next maths activity, we're continuing to use known facts to subtract. So here, we would like you to use the stem sentences again about what you can see. And here are the stem sentences to help you too. We would like to continue to work through the challenges for maths. Think about what you know, which known facts you know, and don't forget your plenary. Here is your phonics, remembering to use all the sounds for your phonics, practicing the sounds, saying the sounds. And here is a short activity for alternatives. Complete all the work in your homework book if you do not have the remote learning pack. For English, we are learning to recognize the main events in a story. So we would like you to listen to the story, The Polar Express, using this link over here. And then we would like to create a story map. So we need you to use the success criteria at the top there. I'd like to create a story map and see if you can move yourself along the highlighted criteria. See if you can use keywords. When you've done the story map, see if you can label key characters. Just drawing pictures, what happens first, what happens next. And again, your handwriting every day. Forming the letters correctly, using the handwriting lined paper using the connected letters, and you are writing your spellings, which is stuck in your homework book. And then don't forget, tall letters tall, small letters small. English next day, we are learning to sequence the main events in a story. So we would like you to sequence the images from the story. We would like you to then see if you can add keywords and see if you can move on through the layered success criteria. Then here are the pictures on the story. There are 9 pictures, not every single picture from the story. See what happened first, see what happened next, what happened. So sequence the main events, so put the events in the right order. Your next English lesson is to continue to sequence the main events in the story, but using time openers. Okay, so here are the layered success criteria for using time openers, like first, then, and next. So we would like to use these 3 pictures and think about which event was first, which event was second, and which event was third. Put them in the right order and write a sentence to go with the scene using time openers. And in your phonics, we are learning to think about the alternatives for A, and here is your activity. Make sure you can underline the digraph A each time you are writing the sentence. For reading, we would like you to answer questions. Today you are going to practice the skill of retrieval and inference, and here it tells you what it means. We would like you to independently read the text and then answer the questions. So we would like to read the text and the question and all the answers yourself and tick which one. So if it says tick 1, you will tick 1. If it says tick 2, okay? So see if you can do that independently. So you have 2 sets over here, making sure you read each section. Oh, we have another one, sorry. Okay, answering the questions on, and don't forget, don't worry if it's not in sentences. We are learning to identify known facts again. We're continuing this week, so we like to work through the challenges over here. What do you know? Which known facts you can use to complete the missing equations there. Again, we would like to continue with your handwriting, making sure you are holding your pencil correctly with your holding fingers, pillow finger under, tall letters taller than the small letters, smaller letters smaller than the tall letters. The next English lesson is to describe the story setting. We would like you to focus on conjunctions and but, so, because. We would like you to describe the story setting of inside the train. And we would like you to write 3 sentences using nouns and adjectives that you have thought about. So use your senses. I can see, I can hear, I can touch. And remembering to link the ideas using conjunctions. For maths, you will continue to solve real life problems. So reading the problems, think about what are the important parts of the problem and what you need to do. Okay, Philip bought a chocolate bar for 73 pence and a lollipop for 5 pence. How much did Philip spend in total? So the most important part is not the chocolate bar. The problem is important is that it's 73 is important and 5 pence is important. So you can circle those numbers in word form and circle total, because total means you need to find the total, so you're adding. So get thinking about if you are adding or taking away for each problem, please. Write the equations in your book, remembering to form the letters, the numbers even, the right way around. And we are focusing on the O verbally, the alternatives for O, reading through, underline the O in each of the words. Thursday, like to form this correctly in your book. Down, bump, flick. Don't forget your holding fingers, pillow finger under. Don't forget the tree, tall letters tall, small letters small. Next day for English, we would like you to describe the story setting on the North Pole. And here are your pictures to describe. So we will again like you to use your senses about what you can see, what you could hear. For maths, we're continuing to use known facts to answer questions. And we would like to look at this chart over here and see what it is showing you. And we need to use these numbers and the bars to help us to answer some questions. So the questions are at the bottom. Don't forget, for each of the maths activities I've gone through, there is an example as well. And then your last phonics lesson for this week is alternatives for oo. So again, thinking about which letters make the oo sound and reading and writing words with oo. Underline, please, the oo sound in each of the words. Sorry, there we are. So glue, Glue, so you will underline the UE grapheme in the word glue. Thank you. Here is your remote learning for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for your foundation subjects, so history and science. Okay, so let's go through. So history, we are going to compare old and new transport. So we would like to look at the two pictures and think about what they have in common and how they are different. There we are, so bicycle there, and the bus and the car. So we would like you to use some sentences. They are the same because they are different because. So we like to write those sentences in your book. So your sentence starters is given there, so you can be using those for each of the forms of transport. And then your science, we are learning to identify and name appliances that use batteries. We have a nice link over here for you to watch a clip about batteries. And this is what it looks like when you click on the website. So we like to walk around your house, take photos, use drawings, and make a list of battery-operated items and record the function. So does it create light? Does it create heat, sound, or movement? And you could also use these pictures underneath. You could even cut and stick and place them in order. Make your own table. Okay? You can create some sentences. The camera creates, the car creates something and something. So many of the appliances may create more than one thing, so we can use a conjunction and. If they only create heat, we don't need to use a conjunction. Okay? Any worries, any questions, please email. There we are. Please email into lowercase email. Thank you.